In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on September 11, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Baltimore Orioles. The Baltimore Orioles will wrap up their series against the Pittsburgh Pirates at Camden Yards in what shapes up as a tricky matchup. The Pirates haven't played consistently this season, but they are positioned to compete well in this spot. Cade Povich enters with a 5.16 earned run average, and his recent outings have been uneven, giving opposing lineups scoring opportunities. Pittsburgh doesn't score a ton at just 3.61 runs per game, but against a lefty still finding his footing, a modest run total could be enough to tilt the game their way. Johan Oviedo has been sharp for the Pirates and should be able to set the tone early. Baltimore has also struggled situationally, dropping each of its last 5 games as favorites after going into extra innings, a sign that execution has been an issue under pressure. The Pirates have had their stumbles, but they are capable of putting traffic on the bases right from the first inning. With veteran hitters like Tommy Pham and Andrew McCutchen anchoring the order, Pittsburgh has pieces that can grind out quality at-bats and produce runs through contact and timely hitting. Povich has surrendered runs at a steady clip this season, and the Pirates are positioned to take advantage by pushing runs across early. On the other side, Oviedo has shown the ability to work deep into games, and if he delivers another strong start, the bullpen should have a manageable path to secure a lead. As our first pick for this matchup, the Pittsburgh Pirates money line is our full game side pick. Baltimore averages 4.33 runs per game, but they can be held in check when facing a confident starter, and Oviedo has demonstrated he can suppress contact while generating strikeouts. Pittsburgh's bats have been unreliable overall, ranking in the bottom tier of run production, so Cade Povich could still turn in stretches of effective innings even if he bends a little under pressure. With both starting pitchers expected to carry their weight, and neither offense showing signs of breaking out, this matchup leans toward a slow-paced, grinding affair where runs come at a premium. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Rays versus Chicago White Sox. It's the series finale on the South Side as the Tampa Bay Rays close out a 3-game set against the Chicago White Sox Thursday afternoon. Chicago has shown some improved play recently, stringing together better results, though it carries little weight as the club has already been eliminated from postseason contention. At this stage, the White Sox are playing spoiler, and while they've flashed effort, the pitching staff has been stretched thin and exposed. Tampa Bay took the opener behind a power surge of 3 home runs, showing again that they can rely on their lineup's balance to back their pitchers. Chicago may keep things close early, but the Rays have more reliable arms and bats, which should be the difference as they push through late and take the series before heading across town to Wrigley Field for a weekend set. As our first pick for this matchup, the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Tampa Bay sits at 4.51 runs per game on the season, which dips slightly when they're on the road. They have been solid at keeping opponents in check as well, allowing fewer than 4.2 runs per game overall, giving them a profile that leans toward lower totals. Chicago is in the bottom tier of run production, averaging just over 4 runs per game and struggling to consistently string together rallies. At home, the White Sox are managing about 4.03 runs per contest, a number that hasn't been enough to overcome their pitching issues. Still, when you match these lineups against capable starters, the odds of a high-scoring contest shrink. Neither side has the offensive firepower to blow the game open, and the pitching matchup suggests steady work from both rotations. All signs point to a contest where runs are at a premium. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Astros versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Astros close out their series in Toronto on Thursday night, looking to build on the momentum from their 3-2 win the night before. Houston leaned on pitching to get it done in that game, as Jason Alexander went 7 scoreless innings, allowing only 3 hits while keeping the Blue Jays lineup off balance. The bullpen was tested late when Toronto tied it in the 8th, but Brian Abreu bounced back with a clean 9th to lock down the win. That ability to settle in during high-pressure spots is exactly why Houston is the side to back here. The Blue Jays have a capable offense, but they've been inconsistent in this matchup, and Houston has found ways to win the close ones. Even with Luis Garcia back on the IL after elbow trouble, the Astros have shown they can patch up the rotation and rely on a deeper bullpen to finish games. Toronto's bullpen, on the other hand, has been shaky and is a liability in late innings. Houston has the edge, and with their pitching finding form again, they are positioned to take another tight one on the road. As our first pick for this matchup, the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Houston comes into the game with a team earned run average around 3.85, and their bullpen has been holding leads when it matters. Toronto has a team earned run average just north of 4.2, and while they have power bats, they've struggled to break through against the Astros staff. Wednesday night's game ended 3-2, and that kind of grind is the blueprint for Thursday as well. Oddsmakers have totals hanging around 8.5 runs, but with the Astros keeping games tight and Toronto unable to consistently push runners across, the under holds value. Both lineups can threaten, but the combination of Astros pitching depth and Toronto's issues cashing in late tilt the game toward another low output result. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Nationals versus Miami Marlins. The Nationals and Marlins wrap up their series on Thursday, and it has been Washington controlling most of the action until Miami finally broke through with an 8-3 comeback win in the third game. The Marlins had dropped 5 straight to the Nationals before that, and even in their win they had to rally late behind a 4-run 6th inning and a big swing from Xavier Edwards. Washington has been one of the hotter teams in the league lately, winning 6 of their last 7, and they've been getting consistent production from the middle of their lineup. Josh Bell has been swinging the bat well, while young bats like Dalen Lyle continue to contribute. On the mound, Mackenzie Gore gets the ball, and while his record is rough, he has the kind of strikeout upside that can neutralize a lineup like Miami's. Ryan Weathers has pitched well for the Marlins, but the Miami bullpen has been unreliable, and Washington has shown the ability to take advantage of late-game mistakes. With the Nationals carrying momentum and the Marlins still searching for answers, the edge goes to Washington. As our first pick for this matchup, the Washington Nationals money line is our full game side pick. Miami finally put up runs in bunches in their lone win of the series, but much of that damage came late after Gore had already exited. Washington's pitching staff has been good enough to avoid disasters, and Gore himself has shown flashes of limiting hard contact when he's in rhythm. Weathers has been solid in his opportunities for Miami, and if he can get through the Nationals' top order a couple of times, the scoring pace should slow. Both teams have shown they can string together innings, but neither has consistently kept the pressure on for 9 frames. Expect this one to play closer to the vest, with pitching settling in after the early innings. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus New York Yankees. The Tigers travel into Yankee Stadium for the series finale, carrying momentum from a commanding 11-1 victory the night before. Jack Flaherty gave Detroit 5 scoreless innings in that game, striking out 7 while the bullpen sealed the deal with little trouble. New York's lineup looked lost, managing only 2 hits against Flaherty, and they've now dropped 4 of the last 5 meetings against Detroit. The Yankees are still fighting to find any sort of consistency, but their bullpen continues to be a major weakness, coughing up crooked numbers late in games. Detroit has been the sharper team throughout this set, with timely hitting and steady pitching giving them control, and they look ready to finish the job with another win. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. The Tigers have been piling runs in bunches, but they're also capable of leaning on strong pitching to dictate the pace once ahead. Tyler Holton takes the mound for Detroit with a 3.8 earned run average and solid control numbers, and if he settles in, he should keep New York's bats quiet. Cam Schlittler will look to respond for the Yankees, and while he's been inconsistent, he has shown enough to keep the game from unraveling early. New York's offense is stuck in neutral, and unless they break out, the scoring load rests on Detroit alone. That points to a controlled, lower-scoring matchup once the Tigers get on top. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.